This video is how to renew the trackers that are in the vehicles. We have to go to the website Goldstar. Go to the website there, and then we will log in. Okay, and here Goldstar is telling us that there are devices that are 14 devices that have to be renewed now, and 86 devices that have been suspended, which pretty much means that they're pretty much already expired. And so here I would go to click continue and renew. So actually I will go to click here renew now. And the good thing is that once you go to click renew now, you will be taken to the correct site. And so here I have to go to here, export. So I'll click on XLS, and then I'll see it here. Click on here. It'll bring me up to the Excel spreadsheet. So here we go. So I will go here, click on here, and here there are only 14 that are recent. So I have to make sure that I have to, okay, so I will go here and separate all the columns. That way I can make sure that I see all of them. Here we go. And so there's a total of 14 that have to be renewed that are about to expire. And so here I will go to the VIN. Actually, I will create two new columns. Insert. And here I will go to, and right here, active account, and then active inventory for the second one. Okay, here I will open up the columns and make sure that I can go see they're highlighted and in red just to have them stand out. So here I will go to the VIN number, copy and paste that, and then go to AFS. Here, AFS, I will go to inventory, and then I will go to haul. It's a lot easier to do inventory than to go to accounts and then check in accounts and then go back to inventory. So I always go back to inventory, always go first inventory and then all, because it'll show you all the cars that have been sold or cars that are currently in inventory. So I copy and paste the VIN that I copied before into the search bar, click search, and then once I click search, it should come up here. The car is there. Make sure that the VIN number is correct. That is correct. Then I will go to the right hand side, and so this car here it's been sold 3 times and currently is under Cedric Jackson. And then I will go to accounts to make sure that it's an active account and not that the car was purchased cash, because we want to make sure that we only um, renew trackers that are either a current client and that they're active. Because if they're not active, then there's no point to renew those. So I click on here, go to the clients, make sure that they're active clients. And then here I go to the search bar and then I click on connect or click on search and the client is an active client. And so I will go back to the spreadsheet and then click on the serial number, go make sure that serial number, and I will go click on that and copy and paste it, and I will go back to Goldstar to make sure that the car or the device is currently active. I go to vehicles, click on vehicles, it'll take me here, and I click on search, and then click copy and paste the serial number, because if you do the search by the VIN number, it'll give you all the trackers, and we want just to find out this particular tracker here. So there is one car. I click on that, and I will go to history at the bottom here, and then click on history. And this car has no history because the tracker stopped working. Just to verify that, you can go to here on the website here, and it'll show you that car stopped tracking back on the 21st of September. So that's a tracker that we will not renew because it's not um, tracking at the present moment. And so we go to and we leave this one here alone because it's not active inventory, nor is it active account. It is an active account, but the tracker is not tracking. So we just ignore that because we will not update or actually renew that tracker because it's not tracking. The tracker always has to be tracking for us to renew it. And also the tracker cannot be a wireless tracker because of the fact that we cannot update or actually renew any wireless trackers. And so we go here to the second VIN number here, click on that, and then we go back to AFS, and then we go to inventory, and then we go to all inventory, and then we take this one out of here, click copy and paste, and there are four cars here. Sometimes you have to make sure that the cars are the same because it might be that maybe the last four, the VIN number is the same of a different car. So this one appears to be the same car four times. We go all the way to the right, and it shows that this is the last uh, client was Destiny Craft. And so we go back to accounts to make sure that this is an active account and not just a cash purchase. We go to here and we click copy and paste for the VIN number. And so Destiny Craft is a current client. And so we want to make sure that the tracker is correct. So we go back to the Excel spreadsheet and then we go click on the serial number for that vehicle. And then we go back to AFS and then we go to make sure that it's on the view vehicles here. And then we go to here And we take this one out, this is the old one, and we copy and paste the new one. And then it is here. And we go to the history, and we see that the history shows us that there's nothing there. And to verify that it has stopped tracking, for example, we go to here, and it shows us that it last tracked back in 2023. So this definitely is not tracking. Typically, if the vehicle stopped tracking a month ago, less than a month, we can renew it. If it's over a month, technically it won't ever um, start tracking again. And so we go back to the um, spreadsheet and we leave this alone here. And we can also here, what I do is I always put here in the notes, I always create a third column. Okay, make sure that, okay, here. And I always click here notes. And I put in stopped tracking. And here, I can copy and paste that. Put stop tracking. That way we know that it stopped tracking. Now, for example, if there is one of the serial numbers that is currently tracking, it's an active client, we would go here and then active account. We would put in, for example, the guy's name is Bill Smith. If he is an active client, currently an active client, and for example, if the serial number is currently tracking, and if it's if we find out that the tracker belongs to a car in inventory, we would note here the stock number of the vehicle. For example, the stock number is RRR3434. We would put RRR3434 because those cars have to be renewed. So like this. For example this vehicle, the serial number has to be renewed, we wait to do the whole report, and then we will go back to the Goldstar website, and then we will go to admin, click admin, and then go here to device renewals, click on here, and then we'll go to here, search, renew. Let's just say that this was the only one that needed to be renewed. We would search it here. It comes up here, right? It comes up here, and then we will click on here, right? And then this has been saved, right? And then we will just go back here, exit out of here by putting X here. Here, and then we will just put in the next one. For example, copy and paste, go here, copy and paste it here again. It comes up here. We'll click on here, and this one has been saved. So now there are two, and so if these two are the only ones that have to be renewed, we will go to renew, and then here it will come up this, and then we will go to here, and we will go pay now online, and then this will come up here, and we just put in the information, and that would be it for the renewals. And then this report, you would have to save it once it's finished, correct? Once I've gone through all the 14 and I've renewed the ones that have to be renewed, there will be times where, for example, there won't be anyone has to be renewed. I'll go to here and then save as, and then this PC, and then here make sure that's in documents, and this one would be Goldstar renewals as for example today's date, 12/30, right? Make sure that it's copy and paste it because I have to take this over to um, the Gmail, the Drive. So I'll make sure that before I go to Google Drive, I will go to Compose in my Gmail. Make sure I have subject here. Then at the bottom, I put here, and I go to Google Drive, new file upload, show all files, and then my file was in documents. I go here, and then I go to, it should be under here, and I click on save or open, and it'll start to upload. And so now it has been uploaded. And then once the green check is on, I go to the search bar on top, click on enter, and it'll come up here. So I go to right click, and then go to share, share, and then go to restricted here, left click, anyone with the link, view, and comment. That way, when I put in comment, then no one else can edit. If I put edit, anyone can change it, and that could be problematic. Copy link, and then done. Here, I go back to my email, right? And then click here, and I will write down, for example, 0 trackers renewed. Okay, for example, right here. And if, for example, if there were like 2 or 3, I would put, for example, 2 trackers renewed, and then, I don't know, in yellow, right? For example, I might highlight this, right? I might highlight the one I have to renew, right? And put in either the active account or the active inventory by the stock number and the active account by the name. And then I will send it to Vadim and David, and that'll be it. That's how you do the renewals.